has a different way they want to play it, and that's what I like to see going into each one. Are they playing it passively? Are they playing aggressive? Are they going for a straight bomb push to one flag or one bomb side to the other? Are they sending 3 to 1 and 1? Are they baiting? It's just Search and Destroy is such an interesting game mode. It might seem very simple, but there's so much strategy that goes into just one simple round of Search and Destroy.
Oh my good, and I agree 100%, especially on Freight. And Freight, I'm going to be watching primarily on this offensive side. I want to see which teams utilize the choke points and the hazard points. If you notice on the A side, if you're pushing to the A side, not the A side, which side was it? If you're pushing on the B side, I should say, you have that woodwork. And it's so easy for you to get behind that and watch over and maintain kind of like a visual of anybody coming Freight side. So I kind of want to see what these players can do. As you were saying, we don't know which of these teams will play more passive, which of these teams will play more aggressive. So who are you actually going to be watching? I actually want to jump over with I Love My Mom.
Yeah, well, I think that's the reason that they switched it is because he either switched his name or it was the wrong person, wrong profile, wrong person, whatever it may be. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, like we were saying, Search and Destroy, way different, and that's just the thing. That's the thing with all the game modes. Domination, you take the flags. Search and Destroy, you have to plant the bomb, defend the bomb, and stuff like that.
Yes.
Just completely different game modes. I'm really excited to see what they do.
Definitely. I want to see what Paradox can do as they are down this game. I want to see if they're going to be able to have those short memories that they need. Be able to focus on the Search and Destroy game at hand, because Domination was the last game. They can't worry about that. They have to go into the Search and Destroy game and actually focus. If they go into the search and Destroy game, I should say, if they go into this S&D game and just think about the S&D game itself, think about call-outs, communication, teamwork, utilizing strategies that they've been over time and time again, they may be able to take this. And I'm honestly looking for this to go to game number 11. Let me rephrase that. Search and Destroy game number 11, not like round 11.
Search and Destroy. See, the thing just with game 11, you have to have two teams that are just completely evenly matched. And I mean, in that second round of Search and Destroy, so the second side of Domination, they were playing pretty closely matched. But in that first one, they weren't looking that well. But like you said, you have to have short memory and just keep that completely out of the question.
Well, think of it this way too. The first side of Domination going into the first game that you play at a tournament or anything, you have to get familiar with the team you're playing against.
Exactly.
So these guys were probably thinking, I want to kind of get familiar with how these guys are going to play. Running into the second side, I'm not saying they did, but they might have. Running into the second side, they might have played a little bit stronger. They might have, used the weaknesses that these Mullet Nation guys have against them.
Yeah.
Because every team has weaknesses. We've seen that time and time again. Both of us casting at PA. I did not mean to do that. We've seen it time and time again. So just think of it this way. If these guys come into this game strong and take, the first couple of rounds, we might actually be able to see them do something, and take the Search and Destroy. I'm not saying they will, but I guess you're going to jump off on board with I Love My Mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is true. I do love my mom, guys.
Okay, so I actually wanted to comment on what you said. You said that the first round Domination was you can kind of gauge what they were doing. Yeah. But Search and Destroy, it's just a completely different. They could be just playing. They can pick a completely different route than what they did. Maybe try to either trick their teammates or maybe just Search and Destroy. They play just something differently.
That is very true. You can't base. That is true. You can't base anything on Search and Destroy off of anything else. Search and Destroy wins championship, guys. Let's go and get this started. I'm going to be watching I Love My Mom. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about, what both of these teams are doing right now. I mean, playing a little bit passive. It looks as if this defensive squad is playing way too aggressive, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, defense, it just depends on what your team does. And as you said that, I Love My Mom does go down. So right here, it makes it looks like a 2v3 situation. PD Greed goes down early in the beginning of this matchup. But I mean, in defense, sometimes you just have to play how the name says, defense. Defend the bombs and make sure just to stay back. Because all you have to do, stay back, look at the bombs, make sure nobody's going for them. And that's really all you have to do.
Definitely, and right now the bomb is down to being a 2v2 situation, a 1v2 situation, as I believe that was Cole Chan did go down. So now it's a 1v2 situation in favor of Paradox, as Nine and Javi are both still alive. All this player on defense has to do is really pay attention to where the bomb is at. He knows where the bomb is down because he did kill him. And now he has sight. He has sight on Javi, who just picked the bomb up, and he did get the shot. But there we go. Nine, I believe, got the kill on Nicholas, I believe that was. That's going to go first side. of the Search and Destroy to Paradox. So now Paradox is up in the Search and Destroy, why not?
Exactly. So, I mean, in that final kill cam, it was actually looked like it was a sniper that took him out. Pretty good plays by him. It didn't actually play through here, but 1-0. PDX coming out pretty strong in this match.
Definitely, and we can't count these Mullet Nation guys out yet, though.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm gonna jump on board with the offense right now. I'm gonna be watching Nicholas. I want to jump on board with the bomb carrier now. Where's Nicholas going to take the bomb? I mean, obviously most teams like to go towards this A site because it's a lot closer. But I do see a lot of teams rotate over towards that B site to kind of throw the enemy team off. How do you feel about, the overall look of, and never mind, Nicholas goes down. So that makes it a 2v3. All I have to say is, what is Paradox doing different this game than they were doing in Domination?
Well, see, Paradox, what they're doing is, I like what they're doing on this defensive side, is that they are playing it like the map says. They're defending the bombs, and they're staying back to make sure, I mean, really all they have to do is stay still. And what they're doing right, I mean, he does get taken down there, but as long as you're staying still, number one, you can't get hurt by, on the, if you're listening for him. But right here, a 1v2 situation as 9 is taking a really nice route that I actually like to see that he's doing, and is going around and going underground. So he's going to try to go up at here top white and see if he can get anything off on these two guys that are over here that have to, like, in 24 seconds, they have to put the bomb down. So right here, 9 is able to take him out, takes down the bomb carrier. So now it is a 1v1 situation, and this is going to be 9P, PK, or PXG versus Cole Clan is hot.
Yeah, and right now I'm watching as 9. He should be over there trying to look at this bomb, as now he has the eye, and I think he doesn't realize that the armor is planting it. So right here, the bomb has been planted, so now 9 has, that gives Cole Chan 40 more seconds, basically.
Yeah.
Minus, or from the, 5 seconds he had earlier? So
exactly.
Definitely a huge play on Chan's part, able to get that bomb planted. Not a very smart play on 9's part, not watching the bomb. I really think he should have been watching it, should have been paying attention, as now he has to focus, get this kill on this Chan, and then defuse the bomb.
Yeah, see, what happens when you defuse the bomb is the roles completely flip. So once you plant the bomb, you were on offense, and now you're kind of on defense and waiting. As he does try to bait it a little bit, he does go for the defuse, and he does get taken out. So like I was saying, I mean, once you put the bomb down, once you plant the bomb, the roles completely reverse, and you then turn into defense, and it makes it such an easier game for you, especially in this situation where it's a 1v1 situation. All you got to do is just listen for him, really. He has to he has to defuse the bomb sometime to get that round win.
Definitely, and what I didn't like I said a second ago about 9, was he was not able to, he wasn't watching the bomb. So I want to stick on board with this offense yet again. I believe it's going to be Paradox Greed is actually going to be grabbing the bomb. So I want to see what he does. I mean, as Paradox doesn't have a plant yet, they were able to win their offensive round by killing everybody. I want to see if they're going to be able to do that again, or if they're going to, kind of go for picks or get picked, or if they're going to try to focus, a little bit more on getting the bomb planted. As I say that, it looks like Cole Chan does go down. It looks as if I'm watching Greed right here, who's paying attention very close to this underground. As he does know that there's a player who is under there, he's going to close that door back, and I'm liking what he's doing right here, as he's going to be watching the freight side.
Yeah, it was actually really interesting. The player did go, he was underground, and he does get taken out. I didn't see exactly who took him out there, but he does go underground, but he does get taken out, the bomb carrier. And the thing about that is that the bomb is all the way over on the other side of the left side of the map, and they have 40 seconds to, number one, get all the way over there, as it is it looks like a 2v1 situation, but don't count it out just yet. It is Sharpeisha that's going to be the last one alive. So one of the biggest names that we know might have to clutch it here, and kind of just staying still, listening to that A-bomb, making sure nobody opens that, as well as look at top red right here, as he is able to take out one guy, and right here is going to be a 1v1 situation. Oh, but he's not able to take him out with that jump shot, not able to do it. Good plays over there by PDX Rumor.
Rumor definitely played very strong right there, definitely was able to get in there and get that kill on Sharpeisha, who was trying to get that pick. I believe he knew he was over in that general area, as now Paradox is leading this search and destroy 2-1. And I'm going to watch Paradox now. I actually want to see how their defensive side is right here. So let's jump on board with 9 PXG, because I believe that he might be able to do something. Him going 5-2, which I got to say right now, after looking at him, over the course of him playing Search and Destroy, playing Search and Destroy with him personally, he goes very hard in Search and Destroy. He's a very strong Search and Destroy player. I'm not counting any of these Mullet Nation guys out yet, as he did just get stunned. So, I mean, they do know where he is. Like I said, though, I'm not counting these Mullet Nation guys out yet, and I want to see what they're going to be able to do. And I'm liking the peak point he has right there, but he did get taken out, and I believe he got taken out by, I don't know, I couldn't tell. I believe that was actually Cole Chan is hot, or no, it was Sharpeisha, I believe that actually took him out.
Yeah, see that spot that he was using, it was really good, and I actually got taken out there when I was playing some GBs, but right now Jav is bad, or Javi?
It's Javi.
Okay, Javi, whatever. He is the
last one alive.
He is the last one alive. It's a 1v4 situation, not looking good for him, and I mean, really all the enemy team has to do with 36 seconds left is put the, I mean, well, they have to kill Javi, but they have to put the bomb down here. It's gonna be, oh, they have the bomb, sniper.
He was not able to do anything. He did get the kill on I Love My Mom. He was able to kill my mom, but was not him. He was able to kill I Love My Mom. My apologies. He was able to kill I Love My Mom, but was taken out by Nicholas, who was able to get that jump shot in with the Remington. That's a beautiful gun.
Well, see, I don't know what he was planning to do there. I mean, Javi being the one last alive, 1v4.
Couldn't really do much.
Well, he couldn't do much, but then he pulls out a sniper, like, what do you expect?
Going for
for 1v4 quick scopes, it's, I don't know, kind of hard. I mean, I can barely do that against bots, but what am I? That's not really saying much against me anyway.
Anyway, so we're gonna jump on board with Greed right here, who's gonna be taking the bomb, kind of playing it like he played it last round. You know, watching this underground area. I kind of want to see what he can do, as he is 1-4, and I want to see if he can really get more kills. His Rumor does get taken down. He does see one person, gets the kill on I Love My Mom. So now it is a 3v3 situation. Both teams, you know, down one player. Greed isn't really pushing up any, but he does get another kill. He kills Sharpeisha, able to take him out. So now it's a 3v2 situation, and I believe they are getting called out. Javi does go down now, and it looks as if Paradox is going to take that game to lead this Search and Destroy 3-2.
You see, PDX, what they're doing is really interesting. Like, they've kind of looked at the opposite team. They're like, okay, they're on offense, but they're on defense and they're rushing up. So what Greed did there, that's how we saw him get a couple of the kills, is that he was staying back, and the offensive team was defending and staying back and playing it really passive, and that's how they were able to take out that round.
Definitely, and I'm liking what they've been doing overall. I mean, this Mullet Nation squad, I mean, they are up that domination game. And they're up, they've actually won all of their other games, I believe. So, I mean, they have a lot. They don't really have much they have to worry about going into this pool game, but if they want to win this, they have to stop playing so aggressive, which on offense, they're doing an outstanding job. As you can see right here, they're up 4v3 over Paradox Gaming, as they're up over, I believe, Rumor. Yes, Rumor's the only one dead. But as I say that, Greed is the only one alive now for Paradox. 4v1 yet again. This time, it's not going to matter, because there we go. Mullet Nation gets the win, now making it 3-3. I'm telling you, it's probably going to go to a game number 11 on this Search and Destroy.
You know, I have to completely agree with you. I mean, both these teams going back and forth on this, and both of them really, see, that's the thing about Search and Destroy, is you can't play it the exact same way every single time, because what happens, I mean, you become to be very predictable, and once you're predictable in Search and Destroy, that's basically it for you. You can go ahead and call it quits as soon as you can be predictable about it. So both of the teams really changing up their strategies every single time that they go. So I wanted to actually watch Sharpeisha. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm watching Greed right now. I'm going to jump on board with Sharpeisha as well. But Greed's doing the exact same thing he was doing earlier. As I say that, I Love My Mom does end up going down. But Sharpeisha is going to be able to take out Greed, but he does get taken out as well. So now I believe this is going to be a 1v3 situation in favor of Paradox Gaming, who is taking pretty much every single defensive round so far.
It definitely 1v3 situation right now, but I saw Sharpeisha. He's been almost rushing every single round, and that's kind of what, I mean, you can see he's on top of the board with 7-5, but with his kills almost matching his deaths, you can see that he goes out, gets like one kill, and then dies, and right here, goes 4-3 right here in favor of Paradox Gaming. Really just both teams keeping, I don't know, I feel like Sharpeisha is rushed almost every single time, so that's kind of predictable in that aspect. He almost did get the kill that he went for, but he did die, even though he went right behind him. So, I mean, 4-3, Paradox up right now, might be enough motivation, might be a little bit energy, motivation, whatever you want to call it, to bring them over and actually win this game.
Definitely, and I want to see what Paradox Gaming can do, as they are taking a very big role in this Search and Destroy. As you know, you were saying earlier that domination kind of seemed like Mullet Nation was able to do more than this Paradox Gaming, but as you were saying earlier, this Mullet Nation squad, they're pushing up way too fast. As you can see right here, 2 players from Paradox actually just went down, and it looks as if 2 players from this actual Mullet Nation, it's a 2v2 situation. Rumor and Greed going up against Sharpeisha and Nicholas. Sharpeisha does go down. I apologize. Coach Hand, last one alive in favor of Mullet Nation.
Exactly, so as you say that, he does get one kill, and it is now a one.
Ooh, and Rumor gets a dirty kill before he disfuses the bomb. Rumor taking this next game, making it 5-3 in favor of Paradox. great game by Paradox.
You see, the thing that I really love that Rumor did in that one is that he knew that it was a 1v1 situation, and all he had to do was defuse